It's the biggest challenge to Tunisia's democratic constitution since it was adopted in 2014. In a sudden announcement, Tunisian President Kais Saied dismissed his rival Prime Minister Hisham Meshishi and dissolved parliament, after protesters demanded the government step down amid COVID-aggravated economic woes. Saied declared he would assume executive authority with the assistance of an appointed PM. President Saied said he is invoking Article 80 of the Tunisian constitution, which states that in the event of an imminent danger threatening the nation's institutions or the security or independence of the country and hampering the normal functioning of the state, the President of the Republic may take any measures necessitated by the exceptional circumstances, after consultation with the head of the government and the Speaker of the Assembly of the Representatives of the People and informing the President of the Constitutional Court. But Article 80 also says the parliament should be in a state of continuous session. That directly contradicts Saied's decision to suspend parliament. The article also requires the president to consult with other government officials before making a decision. Critics accuse the president of foregoing those talks. And for his part, Speaker of Parliament Rashid Al-Ghannouchi says he was not consulted and he called on Tunisians to defend the revolution. But the Constitution contains provisions to prevent Article 80 from being used indefinitely. The article says that after 30 days of exceptional measures, which grant the President expanded powers, the Speaker or members of Parliament can ask the Constitutional Court to decide whether the circumstances remain exceptional. But in April 2021, Saied rejected a parliamentary bid to create such a court, so it cannot safeguard the process. Saied also announced that members of the parliament will be stripped of their immunity. Hours before Saied's declaration, violent protests raged across Tunisia. Many people say they feel let down by the governments that came after the revolution. The COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated Tunisia's economic woes, and many people are angry at the government's failure to cope with the healthcare crisis. Following Saied's announcement on Sunday, many people took to the streets to celebrate until the early hours of morning. Others called Saied's decision a coup and an upset to Tunisia's nascent democracy. Lawmakers tried to enter Tunisian parliament, but Tunisian security forces stopped them. On Monday, crowds supportive of the Tunisian government and Ennahda party supporters joined some MPs in front of the parliament, chanting against Saied. Some clashed with supporters of the president. In the capital Tunis, police stormed an office of news outlet Al Jazeera and asked journalists to leave. And critics are reeling over the crackdown. Former President Mustafa Marzouki denounced the dismissal of the government and labeled it a coup. Tunisian legal scholar Jawher Ben Mbarek and Ayad bin Ashur denounced Saied's decision as an assault on the constitution. The parliamentary office said in a statement that it rejects the decision and will continue to operate whether at the parliament or virtually. On the other hand, political parties such as the Al-Shab movement and others have announced their support for Saied's decision. And as the divisions grow, Tunisia sits at a crossroads that will likely determine the outcome of its Arab Spring revolution.